So some people want to put Twitter out of business, and I say let Twitter put themselves out of business just through the marketplace of ideas. And of course, a lot of help from their lefty CEO, Jack Dorsey. Last year, Twitter lost an astounding amount of money. $456 million to be exact. Twitter does have a market cap of almost $16 billion, but that's just the value of all its shares of stock. That doesn't mean it is really worth that much on the open market if Jack Dorsey wanted to bail out of his sinking ship. The real value of a company is complicated and relies on how much money it can generate through advertising revenue. Twitter has no retail. It has no real product to sell, except for maybe a few t-shirts and some coffee mugs. It can only sell advertising and maybe license its brand to generate a few dollars, but it doesn't produce anything, except for social justice warriors constantly on the lookout for something to be offended about. And of course, for a good riot to participate in. Just go to Twitter and say anything even the least controversial, and what you'll get is a flood, or more like a tsunami, of human stupidity of the likes you've probably never seen or experienced. What we have on Twitter is an entire generation of millennials thinking they can explain and understand the world in 140 characters. Obviously, life is a little more complicated than a soundbite, but don't try to tell that to those who gain their wisdom from soundbites. Here, let's get a little taste of just what a waste of time Twitter really is. How about this tweet? CPAC 2017 is a celebration of the full spectrum of misogynistic white supremacy being in control of 100% of the government of the USA. I would love to see a liberal just make an attempt at actually trying to define the word misogyny. Wow, just 3 hours after Trump told CPAC 2017 he loves the First Amendment, White House blocks press access. Free press is not the enemy. Yes, but fake news, lying, propaganda is. Sorry, CNN, you are very fake news. Then there was this one. Anyone still doubting Trump-Russia, Russiagate story, they're handing out Russian Trump flags at CPAC 2017. That's because they were purposely handed out by a Huffington Post writer trying to frame people so dummies like you could spread fake news. Interesting, Trump supporters didn't know they were Russian flags. But funny how you did. And here's the tweet proving the HuffPo writer got kicked out of CPAC 2017. And more on that writer, Ryan Clayton. You see, they tried to set this up so they could purposely produce a story that was demonstrably false. So Huffington Post is engaged in fake news. And I'm going to link to all this in the description below this video. So all of this goes to show you that Twitter is basically just a worthless waste of time. And it's really just a tool to mind numb the liberally insane. We do want to hear from you, so if you would please leave your comments in the comment section below this video. And if you would, don't forget to subscribe to Conservative News here on YouTube. See ya!